Bruce, you can't keep doing this. Step out of the shadows. Don't let tombstones be your family legacy. I know you're trying to create a myth. Just remember, there is room for Bruce and Batman inside that suit.
For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed, and with Bruce's help, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down.
Vicky Vale, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Money gets money. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him.
Your father despised men like Falcone. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Come on!
A fire is heading this way. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Well then, time to save the city.
Muy buenas Running Army, bienvenidos a Batman Telltale Series vídeo quinto, donde vamos a comenzar el segundo episodio de Batman, ya sabéis, después de lo que pasó en el vídeo anterior con el final del primer episodio, donde detuvimos a Falcone, pero el daño sobre el nombre de la familia Wayne está hecho. Entonces pues vamos a limpiarlo. Entiendo yo que en este capítulo nos vamos a dedicar a limpiar el nombre de la familia Wayne, así que vamos allá. Vamos a tener ahí una especie de resumen de lo visto en el primer episodio, pues en los 4 vídeos anteriores que os he traído, si queréis echarles un vistazo. El pingüino que tenemos.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to
Harvey Dent, que está postulándose para ser alcalde de Gotham. El futuro alcalde de Gotham, es lo que quiere.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Y Vicky Vale, la periodista.
Not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
Woman.
It's dangerous.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Bueno, pues eso, el nombre manchado de los Wayne, no sabemos realmente a qué se refería con la mayor mafia. Sabemos que tenían tanto con Falcone, ¿vale? Pero de ahí a ser mafia, veremos. Auditorio Memorial Wayne. Este es el lugar donde mataron a los padres.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Callejón del Crimen, 538.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
Están destrozando a mi familia.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand.
Bueno, ponía que dinero sucio detrás de la fortuna Wayne en la portada del periódico, no lo he dicho.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
No he aceptado.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Y soy el último en enterarme.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Venga, vamos a decirle que seguimos siendo familia.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you.
Alfred no lo
I won't
olvidará.
let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
¿Habría tenido enemigos? ¿O Chill habría huido de él?
If my
Habría
father
tenido
was
enemigos.
that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging.
Nah, ese tío estaba pagado. Joe Chill este estaba pagado, seguramente,
Story.
para que mataran a los Wayne.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Vamos a echar un vistazo por aquí. Busca el callejón y recuerda el pasado. Pues nada, lo primero, el callejón.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Le preguntaría por qué. Pues sí, la verdad es que es una buena pregunta.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Vale. Está muerto Joe Chill en la cárcel, así que poco podemos hacer. El graffiti.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Eso lo aprendí de él.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Y el cine.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Me ha parecido que en el auditorio este Wayne ponía que había un debate entre Harvey Dent y el alcalde actual, y Hill. Me ha parecido, ¿eh?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Ah, que me estoy saltando algo, no sé el qué.
Stay back.
Take whatever you want.
That's Bruce. Just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
¿Veis? Estaba preparado. Estaba preparado el asesinato. Falcone. Ahí está, el collar que echaba yo en falta en el primer capítulo. Se ha llevado como una cartera, se ha llevado como algo, ¿vale?
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Trofeo ganado, recuerdos rotos. Perfecto. Comisaría de policía, 8:56 de la mañana. Pues nada, vamos a ir a por Falcone. Vamos a tener que sacarle la verdad a golpes. Acompañado de Harvey.
You in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Este es el del primer vídeo.
Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you.
El del primer capítulo, me parecía que estaba en el parque.
Hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Te lo agradezco.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
Harvey no lo olvidará.
It does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
Venga, voy a decírselo. Creo que Falcone mandó a asesinar a mis padres.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Gordon,
finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you're new. I was going to contact your office first thing. But
Tramo sucio de
everything's been a little
Falcone.
busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
Se ha enfadado Harvey,
That's
se ha
the reason
enfadado.
I said yes.
Porque no le hemos dicho nada.
Unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne?
René
Sergeant
Montoya.
René Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Vamos a decirle, somos afortunados de tenerle.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Vamos allá, señores. Showtime. A ver cómo le sacamos la verdad sin darle golpes, claro. Episodio 2. Hombre, no recuerdo. Bueno, episodio 2, Hijos de Arkham se llama. No recuerdo al hombre de haberle dejado así, ¿eh? Pero bueno, le dejé colgado, ¿no?
Well, Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
Tenemos que hablar.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Enviaste a Joe Chill a asesinarlo.
Sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Falcone se percató de eso.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
No nos parecemos en
You
nada.
ask me.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Hacerle sufrir o aliviar el dolor. Venga, vamos a hacerle aliviar el dolor simplemente para que me cuente lo que... Simplemente para que me cuente, ¿vale? Lo mismo tenía que hacerle sufrir un poco, pero...
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole file, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
Te necesito en tus cabales.
Or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Me la arrebataron. Bueno, más bien él, ¿no? Más bien Falcone, ¿no?
You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
Pues la tercera parte del banco, ¿no?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those
si no fue él, pues sería el alcalde.
Your parents learned that.
What?
They're waiting for you in hell.
Montoya.
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Tenía como las venas, tenía como algo en las venas, ¿vale? Como será el virus ese asqueroso del episodio 1. Eso que hace enloquecer a la peña o algo eso. Me ha parecido, no estaba seguro. Pues nada, nos hemos quedado sin saber quién ha sido, quién ha contratado. Desde luego parece que Falcón no era.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close.
Algo no andaba bien con ella, sí.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Están jugando contigo.
This for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Ahora. Vamos a sacarle respuestas a René Montoya.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Cuello.
Fresh injection site.
¿Veis? Algo tenía.
Doesn't look like blood.
Era el virus ese raro que vimos en el primer capítulo. No me estoy cansando de recibir este tipo de aspecto.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
¿Qué recuerda? Vamos a decirle que recuerda.
Everything is such a blur.
Que veo que recuerda poco, ¿no? Pero bueno, oye.
You have to think. What do you remember?
Así nos puede decir si se acercó alguien a ella o estuvo en algún sitio.
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've.
Intenta recordar más, maldita sea, necesito información.
To remember more, Montoya. Try.
Alguien o algo, recuerda algo. Una mano en mi brazo.
Guiding me, like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about
El pingüino, una revolución. ¿Quién ha dicho eso antes? El pingüino, Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Encontré marca de aguja, vamos a decírselo.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Vicky Vale, cómo no, en todos lados está metida.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Tengo prisa, vamos a decirle que tengo
sorry,
prisa.
Vicky, I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Oh, se va a cabrear, pero bueno.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
¿De dónde sacaste eso?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Trofeo ganado. No hay trato, Vicky. No tengo tiempo para esto, lo siento, Vicky. Me tengo que mirar.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky.
Vicky no lo olvidará, se ha cabreado. Sí.
Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Esto me puede tener repercusiones porque luego va a echar mierda, seguramente, básicamente. Va a echar mierda sobre la familia Wayne, pero oye, es que no iba a decirle la verdad, es así. Bueno, pues nuestro objetivo será hablar con Cobblepot, ¿no? Habrá que hacerle unas cuantas preguntas.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
Vale, ahora que tenemos.
The scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Eso no es justicia.
Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Dijo, vamos a centrarnos en la evidencia, ¿no? Vamos a decirle que vamos a centrarnos en la evidencia.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Muestra de los muelles.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Vale, ¿qué tengo que hacer? ¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Muestra de Montoya.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you...
Podría ser un caos.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Selecciona un dron para buscar la señal del móvil de Oswald. Bueno, este mismo. A ver si le pillamos por aquí, por esta zona. Por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. Ahí está, le tenemos por ahí. A la primera, mira que bien. A la primera, rápido y fácil. Tenemos que enviar un mensaje contundente. No enfaden al pingüino. Vale, no era ese. No era ese. Demasiado fácil, ¿no? Demasiado rápido y demasiado fácil. No era ese. No era ese, era de los hombres del pingüino. Ah, mira por aquí, a ver. Estará aquí, ¿no? Esto está muy abandonado. Tráigame su cabeza y su garra. Yo creo que está hablando de... Está hablando de Catwoman, yo creo. Y por último, la última zona. Hay que triangular su posición, o sea que... La detenemos. ¿En Skyline Club? ¿En el sitio donde tuvimos a Falcone?
Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Por supuesto que sí. Pero esta vez como Batman, señores. Y si queréis verlo, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí. Y en el siguiente vídeo nos vamos a por Cobblepot a sacar la información. Esto es el Temple Ronin, esto es Batman Telltale Series. Nos vemos en el siguiente, un saludo. Chao.